So hi, this is the first video I'm filming on my new Sony ZV camera. I'm very excited about this. I'm trying and I want to give you better quality videos in the future. But this first video is for you guys and it's focused on the exam. First of all, it's super important that the first impression you made when you walked into the room is good. Normally you would be expected to come in and shake hands, but during the corona period, shaking hands is seen as an evil or seen as something bad. Therefore, it's really important that the first thing you do is you nod and you keep eye contact, both to the teacher but especially to Sensor. Very, very important. Then, when you come in to the room and you draw the question, you come in and the teacher takes you to the table where you draw the questions. The questions will be aligned so that you draw a question, and when you have done that, you read it. And if for any reason you're in doubt, really don't hesitate to ask if there's any questions in relation to how to understand the question. Very, very important. 3. It's important that you get off to a good start. And especially in business economics, this is actually not the worst thing and not the most difficult thing, because normally you start off with presenting a PBL project. The PBL project is your start. That's like your safe zone. So have that prepared and be ready to roll. Then, when you have done that, you start presenting the PBL presentation. When you have done that, then teacher and Sensor will start asking questions. That's a whole other story. That's not something you necessarily can prepare for, but you can have an idea. Third, then afterwards, they'll start talking about the questions that you have drawn in the and you prepared in the preparation room. Very important. 4. It's really important that you take yourself good time, but that you also hold the time. So it's really important that you've been given 7 minutes to do a presentation, you do it in 7 minutes. It shows determination, it shows that you're prepared, and it shows that you take the situation serious. It's important that the exam is considered a serious situation. It's important to show both the teacher and the Sensor that you take this very serious. 5. When the teacher and the Sensor starts asking questions, you may sit down, but you may as well keep standing. It's up to you. Do whatever you feel like. It's important that if you for some reason feel uncomfortable, it's important that you tell the teacher so that we can make the situation as pleasant as possible. But remember, an exam will never be a normal situation. It is not a normal everyday situation. When you're talking, remember to look both the teacher, but just as important or even more important, look the teacher right in his or her eyes. It's not about flirting, it's not about being intimidating, it's about showing that you are in contact with yourself, and it's about being able to actually show teacher and Sensor that you know what you're talking about. 7. Very, very important. You may bring a lap of paper. Don't keep reading up from it. At least be prepared to talk from your mind. Also, when you present, if you don't spend time reading up from a script, it also seems more natural. It seems more like something you're actually capable of doing and not something maybe someone else has helped you prepare. 8. It's really important that you raise your voice and that you talk with confidence. This is not about being overconfident or anything like that. It's about being able to prepare for a situation, because it sells the way you present yourself sells. So we, the teacher and Sensor, will remember how you carried yourself through the exam. In case you were wondering about something, if there's something you're not sure about, go to the blackboard, go to the whiteboard, draw, maybe use a piece of paper, ask for a piece of paper. It's always possible to change your mind. It's always possible to do things in a different way. 10. It's really important that you remember the oral exam is about having a conversation. Having a conversation about the subject, having a conversation where you use the terms from the subject. It's about being able to both apply, but also being able to use the terms in a correct way. Remember, it's important that if you feel uncomfortable, if there's something wrong, you can take a break. It's possible to say, okay, I have to think about that question. Maybe you can say, can you ask that question again? That's also a possibility. Both things are possible, and you can do both things, and it's completely fine with both the teacher and the censor. 12. Remember to stay focused during the exam, but also remember to be honest. If there's a question that for some reason you're not able to answer, it's better that you say, sorry, I don't know the answer to that question. Then you use maybe a minute to go and see if you can figure something out, and you answer with the answer that is not completely correct. It's really important that you take these tools, and it's really important that you remember these 12 good ideas for the exam, and I hope that you all will go and be successful in your oral exam, and I hope that this have helped you in doing so. Good luck.